What'd they say about the defense?
What you mean?
Like TJ and them.
I saw you say that
He said
starters are playing. Yeah.
That's stupid.
I don't like that at all, bro. Because, and this is the argument me and TG, we've been going back and forth.
Short week, too.
His whole thing is you want to stay sharp going into the season. And I get that. Like the sparring element, boxing. I get it. But I don't see any benefit coming from this game. You can play as great as you want to play.
And it's not like the season's 1 week away.
Yeah,
you have a 2
it's
week.
2 weeks. So
it's 2.5 weeks.
You're still going to have that open week anyways.
Yeah.
I just don't like it personally. And I'm not trying to live in our fears, nothing like that. And I get that either. Part. But it's just like, what's a necessary risk and what is a unnecessary risk? To me, playing your starters in this preseason game after we've seen how them first units have looked in both games, I think it's unnecessary. I don't think we're going to gain a lot from this. To me personally, I would much rather... But this is also part of when you cut down that fourth preseason game because there's still a lot that needs to be seen. We haven't seen our first unit offensively or defensively have to go through the mechanics of you finish the half, sit down, get cold at halftime, come back out here, start the next half fast. We talk about...
We can't do that, though. Not in preseason.
Typically, we used to. Think about it. That was always the third preseason game. You take it into the half, you come back out. That changed when they cut down that fourth preseason game. Remember, because the last preseason game was where the young guys would play your twos and your threes.
You sure about Ben? I don't remember Ben ever playing into the third.
7 might not have. Okay. It's league-wide, though. Yeah. It is league-wide. Absolutely. So that's my only thing, man. But I don't know if we're going to... I don't feel like Coach Tomlin would do that. I hope he win it. But I just don't know right now.
It's foolish.
Because he's playing his dudes.
2 series max again. Just do it the same way.
He's playing his dudes, yeah. I'm like, you've seen enough. I get it if you want to go through some mechanics, but I don't want to jeopardize any more of the injury risk, especially when we're seeing how good this team on paper or even in stadium, even though it's been a quick preview of it. It's like, yo, we look like we got something legit here. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like when they actually start the count. Because, like I said, there is no positive that comes from this fourth game or this third game right here, man. At least from my perspective.
No, and I said
not
that
for those guys.
I said that going into Saturday's game. There's not really anything in particular I'm looking for here. Now we could talk about the matchups against the Bills' first team and whatnot, but my main thing is just to get out of the stadium healthy.
Yeah,
and that's going to be the same thing for the Falcons game.
Now, especially with the start, and I'll clarify this: the clear-cut starters, those are the guys I'm referring to in terms of they don't need to play.
Right.
I'm not talking about dudes that are in position battles. Right. I'm not talking about dudes that are role players,
rookies, even rookies, like
rookies.
JPJ.
Yeah, I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about Kenny, Deontay, the guys.
Robinson, the starting O-line.
Like the guys. We all know
TJ,
the guys.
Minka, Cam.
The core that we know when we're in the season, those guys, they don't need to be out there. That's people I'm referring to. Right above your head on the screen, there's a logo. I don't know if you know that, man. It's a logo. Goes by the name of DraftKings Sportsbook. You know, just the top-rated sportsbook in that. You feel me? Safe, secure, dependable, reliable. Sound like I'm talking about you, low-key. I'm just talking about the app, though. You know how that is, man. It's the best of the best. I don't like the beer on the best of the best, Deke. All right? And that's what DraftKings Sportsbook is, ladies and gents. And, of course, today's show is brought to you by them. So salute DraftKings, man, for being back on board for us this season. And with that being the case, you know if we talking about them, baby, you know we got to have a promo code. So if this is your first time rocking with DraftKings, download the app. All right? Then after you download said app, it's going to be time to make that first wager, Deke. All right? So when you're about to make that first wager, because you want that opportunity to make a little money, you put that first...
Makes the games more exciting.
It does. It definitely does. So you put a little $5 down, right? Because you want to just tip. You want to put your toe in. A little minimum of $5, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the secret is this, though, Deke. When you put the promo code in with the $5 bet, the promo code is MOATS. You put that in with that $5 bet, you get $200 in free DraftKings deposit bonus money to use for future bets as well. I mean, it's a great concept.
You just got to put $5 in.
That's it, $5, and most of the promo code.
I'm not the smartest guy out there, but that seems like a good deal.
It is pretty chill, bro. It is pretty chill. So it is, a win-win. That's how I look at it, man. That's definitely how I look at it. But Deke, I do know at times we can have a little bit too much fun, right? When you get these opportunities to make a little bit of that moolah, baby, it get a little crazy. And sometimes you might get a little out of whack.
Yeah.
You might even have what they call a gambling problem. Deke, you could need crisis counseling and referral services.
Got to keep the priority straight.
100%. And if you live in New York, there is a specific number for you to call or even text. But for everybody else, the number you need to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER.